Hello. Just had to come back and share with you. I've just been out and about, just had my nails done, so I feel very feminine and nice again. But I had an interesting conversation with someone in the nail shop. First of all, I was sitting there having my nails done, and she was talking as loudly as she did, and I was over listening, and hearing about the tragedies that have happened in her life, and all the things that she's gone through. Half of me is going, oh, poor woman. But, wow, you need to let some of this go. And then she came and sat next to me. Well, she expanded on the stories that she'd been telling her friend and started telling me all the gory sort of details and how she was in the media over everything. And then at the end of it, what she turned around and said to me was, you'll never get over stuff like this that happens to you. It's just impossible to get over it. So she must have been reading my mind, because I was thinking, whoa, you need to put this down, lady. This is affecting your life really badly. So she must have been reading it. She must have got the vibe from me somehow that I've gone, whoa. Anyhow, I said to him, I think if you did some really deep, digging, there is a possibility that you could get through this. Oh, no, you have no idea. There is absolutely no way you can ever get through this sort of shit that happens to people. And I said, yep. And I had to agree with her, because in her life, there is absolutely no way she will ever get over this shit, because she's holding on to it and she's telling everyone about it. And it is part of her massive story. And her story is really, really important to her. She brings it up to everyone, so everyone knows. I was a stranger in a nail shop, yet I know her story. I know how bad her life has been. So I said to you the last time we spoke, I think it was the last time, about we all have a choice. We have a choice in how we accept things and how we behave and what we choose to take forward. Now, this woman has absolutely categorically chosen to hold on to her story because it's so important to her, and she's going to hold on to it and carry it with her forever. She's right to a degree. This story will never leave her. I mean, it is part of her life. But does she have to carry it around with her? And I was thinking about this the other day. The crap that happens to us sits in our gut, and it's a bit like bread and yeast, bread rising. So we get there and we get in the bowl and we pummel, and we get it down and we think we've got it down, and then we pass on. And then all of a sudden, it starts rising up again. It might be a few years later, but it starts rising up again. And we need to pummel and get it down. We need to work on it. Now, this lady has obviously done no work on any of it, because she hasn't pummeled it down one little bit. And if she did pummel it down, maybe she'd only pummel it down for a short time, and then she'd need to pummel it down again. But there would come a time when that's just her life story and that's all it is, and there's just nothing to talk about, That's what happened, and that's all it is. So it does become a choice. It becomes a choice of whether you want to work on it, whether you want to dig into it. And look, digging into it can be very, very painful. But to me, digging into it and working through it means you don't have to live it every day of your life, because you've lived into it, you've pummeled it down, and then all of a sudden, you might start having dreams. Whoops, got to do some more work on that one. Thought I dealt with it. No, not quite. You do some more work on it. You bring up some more, black, crappy crap in your stomach. And then you're right for a while. Then you might need to work through it again. You might need to pummel it down 3-4 times. It might be little that you only need to pummel it down once. You might be able to get through it really easily. But it is a choice, and we can work through the crap that's happened to us. And as I sat there listening to her story and how bad it was for her and what a shocking life she's had and how no one would understand and could get through what she's been through, I sat there and thought to myself, but you've got no idea what I've been through. You've got no idea what the nail technician on the other side of the desk has been through. You know, we could have all been through just as bad stuff. She would never know. But her choice is to hold on to it, to keep it with her the whole time, and to make sure it never goes away. And she's right. It will never go away because she's chosen to hold on to it. She's chosen to keep it as a story of her life. She's chosen to constantly remember it. And she's chosen not to work through it. You know, you choose not only what you get, but you choose what you don't get as well and what you don't put down. So, yeah, you know, are you going to work through stuff or are you going to hold on to it forever? You know, are you going to live in constant pain because you don't want to work through it? I really appreciate working through my stuff. Really appreciate it. And it's going to be a constant battle forever. But I work through it so I don't carry it from day to day to day. So I don't turn around to this lady and say, oh, I hear you, but gee, do you want to know what happened to me in my life? Nah, I'm not going there. And I don't need to go there because I've pommeled my stuff down. Oh yeah, it still comes up. I haven't pommeled it enough, some of it. Some of it I have, some of it I haven't. But when it becomes, oh yeah, this happened, that happened, and yeah, then you know you're doing really well. So have a good day, everybody. And think about what you're choosing to hold on to. And if you don't want to hold on to stuff, find someone who you can work with to get through it. Because getting through it is the best. Really is. See ya. Have a great day.